Hello all, welcome back to yet another session. This is a faculty Sudarshan. Yes, in this session, we'll just try to quickly summarize what they are trying to test you on paper 3. The name has got changed. That is only quantitative aptitude. You are going to write it for 100 marks. The paper is going to be an MCQ paper. We have already know. We will quickly go through. I will start from my favorite part, statistics. Statistics, you may expect 40 questions. Out of those 40 questions, chapter 13, chapter 14 alone comes for 20 marks. Alone comes for 20 marks. Okay, if it is 10%, it is 4 marks. If it is 50%, it is 20 marks. If I say it is 45%, 18 marks to 20 marks. I will give you further bifurcations. In statistical representation of data, you may expect 5 questions. In sampling, you may expect 2 to 3 questions. Or put together in chapter 3, you may get around 8 questions. 8 marks you may get from chapter 13. From chapter 14, put together central tendency and dispersion, you may get around 10 to 12 marks. Some cases, this chapter will have only 6 marks. You may get 14 questions from this topic. Whatever we have done, whatever I have taught to you, it is completely on the shortcuts. It is completely on the tricks. The classes has already been given to you. You can watch the classes for that, our students. Next. Regarding those probability, regarding the probability part, independent variable, mutually exclusive, compound probability based theorem, everything will be there. Theoretical distribution. These two parts, they will test you for 30%. If it is 30%, it is 12 marks, 10 to 12 marks for the probability and theoretical distribution, 2 topics alone. Then come to correlation and regression, it is 10 to 15. 10 to 15 means 4 to 6 marks. You may expect from this chapter, same 4 marks to 6 marks. On an average, these 2 chapters, you may expect 10 questions for 10 marks. Okay, it is based on the problem, construction of index, what are the methods, everything will be there. And kindly give some gist on what is BSc, Sensex and NSC. If they try to figure it out, is there any question based on the books? If it is there, you can do that problem on the index number. And correlation and regression, if I want to specifically want to say, do rank correlation problem. And Carl Pearson's coefficient majorly and regression coefficients problem. This 3 is main basic things you need to focus on. Okay, regarding those probability and all, you need to include random variable. Random variable is also part of your chapter. They may not give you, so they have given under the theoretical distribution, but do random variable under the heading probability. You are having problems on that. Okay, that statistics part is done. Then come to a logical reasoning. A logical reasoning is equal weightage. 5, 5, 5, 5. It means average it is 5. In any examination, sequence, direction test can be given 4 questions. Seating arrangement can be given 7 questions. Blood relation can be given another 7 questions. Number series you may expect 2 questions. Or it may happen in another way. In number series 7 questions. Direction 3. Seating arrangement 5. And blood relation 5. In any permutation combination will be that on an average 5 questions can be tested. That's it from logical reasoning. In your exam preparation, in your exam, do this at last. You may not do this sum within 1 minute. 1 minute is impossible to do this logical reasoning problem. At least it requires 1 minute, 1.5 minutes. For some problem, you may do it in 1 minute. For some problem like seating arrangement, let's say 8% problem, you can do it in 1 minute. You are wasting a time by focusing on those questions. You should know which question should be avoided, which question should be attempted, because this paper is having a negative marking. Okay, this question is having a negative marking, so keep that in mind. What I have done it in my exam. I have attended 80 questions, roughly 80 to 85 questions I have attended. In that I have attended only 5 questions from LR. Only 5 questions from LR. Remaining 15 questions, even though I know, I have leave it. Instead, I have attended all the 80 questions, 40 in mathematics and statistics. so that I can able to score around 70 plus marks in that, even though it is a negative marking. At the time, the syllabus is also huge. There will be also time series, there will be also matrices and all. Now matrices and time series is gone. We are having very limited quantity of portion. This sampling topic is new to you, but it is taken from, shall I tell you, it is taken from 2014 to 2017 CPT syllabus. I am having the book, I will show you. At the classes, what we are while doing a classes on sampling, I will show you. The same topic, the same page, the same MCQs can be given. So we can play with that sampling topic. That is not a big deal for us. Now, come to business mathematics. This 40 marks, what you need to do? First focus. Mathematics for finance. Previously, it is TVOM, time value of money. Now they change the topic, change the name itself. In that, you need to focus on nominal effective rate, present value, NPV, future value, sinking fund, calculation of EMI, nominal rate of return, CAGR. Anyhow, you are going to focus on simple interest and compound interest. And annuity includes future value annuity and present value annuity. Okay, annuity is another important area. Simple interest and compound interest is another area. This obviously you are going to focus. Another most important focus, if I want to tell in one word, it is application of mathematics of finance. Application of mathematics of finance. That is bond, valuation of bond, leasing problem. Okay, and then net present value, CAGR. These are the applications of a mathematics for finance. That topic you should focus. See the weightage here, it is 40, 14, 14, nearly 16 marks. Minimum 12 marks to 16 marks. In last attempt, in December 2023, they are asked 14 questions from this chapter alone. Don't underestimate this chapter. This chapter is going to play a vital role whether you are passing this exam or not. So focus on that chapter. Now come to your second part, that is ratios, proportion, blocks, equation, and linear inequalities. Linear inequalities we have taught it in very simple. In also we have already uploaded the videos regarding the 5 minutes videos regarding the tips and tricks for that syllabus. You can also refer that. And regarding those ratios and proportion and indices, here there will be another problem is known as mixtures and allegations. There will be another problem which I taught you in the recordings. You can also refer that. Okay. This problem will comes to you for 8 to 12 marks. Next. Permutation, sequence and series, combination, sets, basic differential calculus, expanding. 30 to 15 marks. It means 12 questions. Okay. To 20 marks. Put together for 4 chapters. It means on an average 5, 5, 5 or 5. This will be a combination, or it will be 4, 3, 3, 4. It can also stop with 15 questions also. It may also be possible. It is not necessarily they need to ask 20 questions. Instead, what they will do, in permutation combination, they will increase to 16 marks, or in equations and ratios proportion, they will ask for 12 marks. It is not necessarily that 20 questions can be tested from this. In last attempt, no. In December 23, if you want to go and check your paper, law question is never tested. Few other concepts are not at all touched. Okay, they may omit so many questions in equations and that sequence and series. So some of the questions has been omitted. Since only 1 or 2 questions can be tested. Differential calculus also is very basic. And one more thing regarding this differential calculus and all, if I want to tell, focus on application of calculus in economics. That is marginal cost, average cost, marginal revenue, profit function, revenue function. Focus on that concept. You may expect 2 questions from this. As per my past analysis trend, you may expect 2 questions. Minimum 1 is guaranteed. 2, if you have luck, you will get 2. If you get 3, it is up to you. Bonus content for you. Okay, the sequence and series content also we have taught you very simpler. Okay, so that you can easily do it. Okay. These are the areas which you need to focus. Now, come to your preparation part. How you need to prepare. First, if you sit for preparation strategy, I am telling you. We sit for preparation. First focus on LR. Complete this 20 marks. Take maximum 10 to 12 days time. 10 to 12 days is more than sufficient. Logical reasoning, 20 marks, complete in 1 day. If I say 12 days, it is 24 half days. Okay. 20 marks in 1 day. It means 2 half days. It is more than sufficient to focus on LR. This is a preparation strategy, means it is a revision strategy. Then come to your second part, statistics. You are having 40 marks. The 40 marks has been divided into how many chapters? 6 chapters. 6 chapters. Take somewhere around 6 days. Take somewhere around 6 days. 12 half days. In 1 day, you can complete 3 chapters. I will name it. Statistical description of data and sampling. Index number, correlation and regression. This can be done in 2 half days. 1 full day means 2 half days. You can complete this chapter. It is possible. Then another 1 full day. Give it for measures of central tendency plus measures of dispersion. Another day, do theoretical distribution. In another day, do probability. So total 4 days is done. Okay. 5th day, do revision. Okay, do a revision or take it as a buffer. On the 6th day, revise. Write 1 half portion test. Okay. Then come to your math part. You have done almost 6 plus 1 day, 7 days is gone. You are left with 5 days, right? 5 days is in your hand. 1 full day for mathematics for finance. Another second day for ratio, proportion, log, indices, sets, functions. This is some huge topic which you need to focus. Third day, do equation. In this, insert linear inequalities also. Third day, do equations. If time permits, do sequence and series. Fourth day, do permutation and combination. The 5th day, if you need to do integral and differential. If you want to omit that chapter, if you want to do, you can do this. But what I have suggested you, do very basic problem. Minimum 1 basic problem will be tested. And don't forget to do application of calculus in economics. Anyhow, you need to do that. Okay, other topics, whatever partial function, short trick we have provided. Some basic problems you will do. Okay. Did I left anything over here? No, everything has been covered, right? Yes, that's fine. Everything has been covered. Okay. At the end of 5th day, over, write another half portion test. Practicing writing test is most important for paper 3. Paper 3 test is most important. You need to sit, you need to write, you need to practice, you need to correct by yourself. Self-correction is needed. Then only you will analyze it. Okay. Now, come to your exam. How I can write a test? If you are writing 10 marks test, it is going to be 1.2 minutes each. How, sir? 100 mark question paper, 100 questions. It is equal to 120 minutes. So it comes around 1.2 minutes per question. So total, if you are writing for 10 questions for 10 marks, it is only 12 minutes time for you to write, for you to solve the problem. It is up to you whether you are solving on 12 minutes, 5 problems, it is up to you. But maximum time allocated for 10 questions is 12 minutes. Okay, the same way, if you are writing for 40 marks half portion into 1.2, 40 into 1.2 is how much? 48 minutes. 48 minutes is a maximum time which will be allowed to you. bare minimum 15 minutes, maximum 15 minutes. Suppose if you are, listen, if you are writing logical reasoning, 10 question, is it enough to write it within 12 minutes or 20 questions? Is it possible to write it in 24 minutes? Try to figure it off. Okay, try to take one MTP, split it into three half portion tests. First is for mathematics, second half portion is LR, third half portion is for statistics. Write it, practice it. Once you're done with the first half portion, go for a second half portion if time permits. Okay, then again go for a third half portion. Once you run 2 to 3 half portion, you came to know what is going to be there, what MCQs we need to solve. Once it has been done, then take one full MTP and write a full portion test. Minimum 2 full portion tests is required. Writing of minimum two full portion tests, writing in OMR. You need to sit it in exam appearance and you need to write it. Practice it. Those who are doing self-study also, you can also self-practice it. Those who are going for a coaching centers will take care for that matter. You need to do it. Okay, so this is how you need to focus on your examination, main examination also you need to focus. What are the topics you need to focus? What are the main areas you will focus? Everything I have discussed over here. Okay, so apply this strategy and follow this strategy and clear your exams with the flying colors. Okay, thank you. Wrap off. This is Sudarshan signing off. Thank you. Have a nice day.